Hello and namaste everyone. Today in this video we are gonna discuss on the essay Only Daughter by Sandra Cisneros. It is a narration and I hope you all like it because I have written it in an understandable and in a simple way. Only Daughter by Sandra Cisneros. In this essay, Sandra talks about her own experience of being only daughter. She explains how she was treated in the society. Her brothers did not used to play with her because they feel shy to play with her. So, she was forced to spend a lot of time alone, but this loneliness turns her to be a writer because it allowed her time to think, imagine, write, and to read. Her father was of traditional thoughts, so she has done many struggles to make her father happy. Now let's talk about the background of the writer. Sandra Cisneros, the writer of the essay Only Daughter, was born into a working class family in 1954 AD. She was the daughter of a Mexican American mother and a Mexican father. She spent much of her childhood sitting between Chicago and Mexico City. She was a lonely bookish child who began writing surreptitiously at a young age but only began to find her voice when she was a creative writer student at Loyola University and later at the University of Law Writers Workshop. Her best known works are the novel The House on Mango Street in 1983 AD and the short story collection Women Hollering Creek in 1991 AD. She has also published several collections of poetry. Cisneros' latest collection novel, Caramello, appeared in 2002 AD. Summary of Only Daughter. In the essay, The Only Daughter by Sandra Cisneros, Sandra discusses her life and her relationship she had with her father. She was raised in a Mexican American household with a family of 6 siblings and she was the only daughter. Being the only girl in her family, Sandra had to struggle a lot to impress her father as her father was conformist. He thought that she would become nothing more than somebody else's wife and believed that college is good for women in finding husbands. Furthermore, Sandra's father did not know how to read English. She wanted to win his approval that she was something more other than being just a wife. Here, the audience gets the vibe that she likes to think, to imagine, to read and prepare herself as well as likes to write. Her family chose to ignore her because she was a girl. However, the day when her story got translated from English to Spanish, her father ended up reading her work, viewing her now in a different light. The quotation, "Where can we get more copies of this for the relatives?" in the last paragraph was significant because it tells readers that he was proud for what she has accomplished. This was known when he wanted to share her stories to other people around them, which showed that he was proud of his daughter and finally accepted her. Here are the key points. Number 1. The theme that was rendered throughout the essay is the gender equity. Sandra was viewed differently because she was the only girl in her family. Her brothers even laughed at her for attending college. Number 2. As being the only female, her father expected her to find a husband and become a housewife. Number 3. Sandra's work is finally acknowledged by her father. Number 4. She was able to prove that she was more than just a wife. Number 5. Her father also realized her potential and effort that she had put into her project. For this reason, he is proud of her daughter. And here we can see a statement which says, after 4 years in college and 2 more in graduate school and still no husband, and my father shakes his head even now and says I wasted all that education. Thus, this statement means that her father does not care about her education, rather cares about the Sandra's future in having a husband. Thank you so much for watching the videos.